I, Lamin Camara.
I, Lamin Camara.
Nte Lamin Camara.
I, Lamin Camara.
Afonte Lamin Camara.
I, Lamin Camara.
Afonte Lamin Camara.
I, Lamin Camara.
Afonte Lamin Camara.
Lamin Camara.
Do swear that.
Menkali lako.
I'll speak the truth.
Mbe toñale fula.
The whole truth.
Toña dron.
And nothing but the truth.
Andun te fem fula naman ki toñati.
So help me God.
Alama ala indema.
Good afternoon, Mr. Camara. Welcome to the Commission.
Mr. Camara, TRRC jam.
We met this morning, so you know my name is Horaja Balagay.
Akwal bentala nyin somandala yalo na atom Miss Horaja Balagay.
As we have discussed, I mentioned a few rules to you prior to your testimony right now.
Kome ngal benta somanda li kachada endung ay sartol fo menu katama TRRC nyati no jam.
You have sworn an obligation to tell the truth.
Ye kali sarto da ko be tonyale fola.
And I have explained to you that it is an offense under the TRRC's rules and act.
Ndwaini foene fananko TRRC la do wol kono anila sartol fananko
to either lie to the Commission or to provide misleading information to the Commission.
Fania fo commission nyati no la warando ka kibar di me alonko amanke to nyati.
Therefore, our interest is that you tell the truth.
Wolem nyindi ko TRRC be sulare mena wala yeto nyaf.
And avoid getting yourself into trouble by saying anything that is not true.
Ndung ikana jam fanyinda ko ikana fania fo yeto nyadrom fo commission nyati no.
Do you understand your obligation to tell the truth?
Ako faya faham le bang sardol membe kang purieto nyafo ba.
Yes.
As we also discussed previously,
ko mengal kanya kachara nu nyame to komando.
Yes.
I expect you to feel at ease because this is a fact-finding mission.
Ba jikira nyina ko yefan solo no nyimu to nyal commission wolti pour ka to nya sabatindi.
Therefore, my questions are geared to understand exactly what happened. As I mentioned to you, investigations are ongoing and we expect more testimony about the events of April 11th.
April 10 and 11
Yes.
And I informed you that if you have any difficulties at any time in relation to dates and matters such as that, I will assist you.
Yeah. Yes.
This will be a very short session because we only have about 15 minutes before the break.
Yeah.
And so I will only ask you some preliminary questions and some background information.
Yes.
Your testimony will focus on two issues. The first one is very general. It's information about your background and your work experience. Just a second. I'm just telling you what your testimony will focus on. The second issue will address the events of April 10th and 11th, 2000. If at any point you would like me to explain or repeat my questions, please feel free to ask. So now can you kindly state your full name for the record?
ko da sa info so si to fono commission e ban pour safero
Yo, ndetum Lamin Camara
My name is Lamin Camara.
wuluda badibu suare kunda.
I was born at Badibu Suarekunda.
Ngasanji
Mr. Camara, take your time.
Akwela watota.
You told us you were born in 1962, is that correct?
Yenyum fuko iwuluta 1962 sangole kono. Wolembang.
ha tonyala.
Do you recall the date, the specific day, either the day or the month?
Ako foy hakilo si alungo mutanole wala keta karo mem fango kono wasango kono.
Hani haklo mo mutade.
No, I cannot remember the date.
Have you received any formal education?
o foy karamo kala ban
Ani
karama ba
mankara mo ke.
No, I didn't go to school.
Did you learn a trade? Instead of going to school, did you learn a trade?
ko ni nga remanta karamo fana to foy julaya o sifale yo karamo kala ba
Ngamme chole ni.
Well, I learned skills.
Can you tell us what kind of skills?
foy sa fono mo métier sifa e men karam
Electrician ya.
Well, I did electricity.
Can you tell us who you worked for as an electrician?
ko foy sa fono commission e do ko ke jumale ka ke électricien oti
Adoko ke nawek le folo ngani wolto.
I started working at Nawek. That's where I learned the trade of electricity.
Tanji fula konto kono.
I did 2 years there at Nawek.
Do you recall when you started working at NAWEC?
foy hakilo sa murano la bay e wati jumal e do ko commencer nawe wati jumal
Ani haklo mo lugolon.
I cannot remember that day.
But after 2 years of working for NAWEC, can you tell us where else you worked or where you
ko
worked
ninga
next?
bota o sanji fulo la do ko ke nawe wato men foy sa fono commission e do ko ke min dole ko take
Wokolale nata join army.
After working at Nawek, that's the time when I left Nawek, I came into the army.
Otimo tubab dole beje ka fa Major Lee.
There was a white man called Major Lee.
A wobe la firi mekitiel la pro yedoko kai.
They wanted people who are able to do skills like electricity.
Driver lukata electrician ol nim plumbal.
They needed drivers, plumbers, and electricians.
Then another towel.
That's how he employed us.
Nkira nata ke sojarot.
This is how I became a soldier.
Parndol tara mo muang.
We were 20 in number.
Electrician ol bejele.
There were electricians,
Plumbalo.
there were plumbers,
Masongolu.
there were people who are builders,
Kapintal.
there were carpenters too.
Walendol si sojarial.
This is how we became soldiers.
Can you tell us which year you joined the Gambia National Army?
ko foy sa fono ni wat sanjumale e dunda ka sojari ala
Etutule enjoy tak sojariak.
I entered the army in 1982.
Can you tell us what your intake number was?
ko muna ketal foy sa fono commission e la intake number muneti kabri jonda sojari ala
Ndola index ikafa index 0.
Well, we are called the intake 0.
So when you joined the Gambia National Army, did you undergo any form of training?
ko biri dunda sojari ala fo ida etara training la man karangola ki sojari ala karola
Ani namranda karawna dular.
No, I never went for any military training.
Did you attend any basic training?
ko foy karam folo mutadla folo foya ke sojari kundaro be ka me basic training
Ngawo kele nga training me yalla jani wedu na sojara for training.
Yes, we did that initial training. Before becoming a soldier, you have to go through certain trainings whereby you will become a soldier.
Ikafa drill come majo.
That's the drill training, how to march.
Apart from drill training, did you learn anything else during basic
ko
training?
ning abota o drill training na fo ay basic training do fanan kele ba
Mam basic training ke fo kakido fanya itandila de.
We did not do any other basic training. They only showed us how to fire guns
Aninka mutanya itandila.
and how to handle your gun.
Udammal.
That's the only thing they taught us.
How would you describe the kind of weapons training you received?
Ako iba tandino la nyadi le ye kidi mudanya karam menke. Iba tandino la nyadi le ye me yo karam menke.
Kido muda nyame.
How to handle a gun?
Komen kido yenda mudala ka straight ni wate nyamu re yenda akela ready position ka tili nyato.
Whenever you handle a gun, there is a way they show you how to handle it, and if you are going in action, they show you the way how to hold the gun and how to use it.
Natara ina betamola ibe musulo kala dumale o yake santo.
If you are walking on foot, you should point the muzzle downwards or upwards.
From what you've described, it doesn't appear that the training you received on weapons was extensive. Is that a fair characterization?
Ni tandi nyamenteng ay manyi tandi ko we training menke basic training menke am anke training me alon ko training ko la ngolam.
O training to liya wala kede.
That's the only training we did.
I'll rephrase the question because I understand there might have been an interpretation issue. The training that you received on weapons, did it entail anything else beyond merely how to assemble and fire the weapon?
Ako fokudo bijele meya lonko woni nyinte kilinti ibe kido mutala nyame ani bela kido pose la nyame fo ukola
ani ba fire nyame
and how to fire the gun.
Were you taught anything else in relation to weapons handling?
Ninga bota wala foye karandi kudo la bamna bota ka kido mutanya mba.
Ani ndol mo.
No, we didn't go through all that.
After your 3 months of training, can you tell us where you were deployed?
Bring ilo karisa ba training nim karawon nim botala foye sa fo no commission ye samba minto le dogo la.
Yen samba yundu barak.
They took me or they posted me at the Yundum barracks.
Apart from Yundum Barracks, were you posted to any other location?
Ninga bota Yundum Barracks la foye samba dula do fanan to la ba do gola ba.
Ndol katara Yundum Barracks nim farafenyu barracks la tema.
We are always between Yundum Barracks and Farafenya Barracks. We travel to and fro.
Was it some kind of spell where you would spend some time at Yundum Barracks and then rotate to Farafenya Barracks? Was there a specific time that you spent at each place?
Faka ka nyineti ko ni e samba Yundum Barracks do madi ne bondi e samba Fajara Barracks faka ke wati ni ay kap wati tarajaw ne wati ko na ta wati na tarajaw wati la.
Sometimes I come here ko isi sangi flak je ni do ko beje.
Well, the time varies. Sometimes if there is a job to be done at Farafenya, that's where you will stay up to the end of that job. Sometimes you can even stay up to 2 years at one place.
I would like to talk about your progression within the military.
Ko bela fa sayang ina ya kaja ila nyaro tal ki sorata nyadi le sojere kundaro.
Just a second. Wait for my questions, Mr. Camara. When you joined in 1982, you were a private soldier, is that correct?
1982, imun private soldier.
Yes, that's true.
Do you recall when you received your first promotion?
Lungo den ngakilote umurano la ninga karo bari sanji konondo nga osodle janni kam promote.
I cannot remember the exact date or the month, but I was there for 9 years before I was promoted.
So that would be around 1991. Can you tell us what the promotion was, which rank you had?
1991 foi sa fono commission o keta mu makamaldi.
When I get a first class.
That was the day they gave me the first class rank.
And that would be a lance corporal, is that correct?
Lance corporal.
Yes, yes.
Do you recall when you received your next promotion?
Na
promotion akira ka wato minna exactly wo dum mo mukalo mbari aka sanji sabasile o sanji nani.
I cannot remember the exact day of the promotion, but it takes up to 2 to 3 years before I get any other promotion.
So let me assist you by situating that in relation to events.
Oto saying asa muluntanyo ya neola saying ayede ma ya muluntanyo ani kuola mialon ko iketale.
At the time of the 1994 coup d'etat, what was your rank?
Ako 1994 sango kono muno mwila maka motinu.
1994.
4
Coup d'etat.
Coup d'etat keta sango mengu wayata rebe makama jumalto.
Warambe kobulial.
I was a couple by then.
What about the events of April 10 and 11, 2000? What was your rank at the time?
April 10 and 11 sango nyin kono. Ila maka mo munetinu.
Wa ofanata rambe kobulial bari ngamar wato le nga sajino soto.
I was a couple by then, but immediately after that, that was the time I think I was promoted to the rank of a sergeant.
And do you remember after the rank of sergeant, what was your next promotion?
Foi hakilo sa mo donor kabri ibota rank sergeant rankodo itara mo rank ledo.
Ndara staff sajino.
I was promoted to the rank of a staff sergeant.
And thereafter, when was your next promotion and what rank was that?
Brio bodala ila promotion o keta wari jumal kotake andu munem yamu makamale dila kotake.
Irumbora staff sajino.
From the position of a staff sergeant,
O2
I was
yawledin.
promoted to the rank of O2.
And that would be warrant officer class 1.
Ako koto men wala warrant
Class
officer
two,
class
sorry.
1.
Class 1.
Class 2.
Class 2.
That would be warrant officer class 2, O2.
Wala O2 ti warrant officer class 2.
Aha.
Yes, yes.
And presently, what is your rank?
Ko sainte mbe waro men muna muila makamuti.
Class 1. Warrant officer class 1.
Amunda saying ebe maka moment wala warrant officer class 1 ti.
So I would like to...
Akenyin kale saying.
Aha.
Yes, my present rank is warrant officer class 1.
I would like to focus on the year 2000, which is when you were a corporal.
Ko silang abela flaka nyati ling sangola ka mbe 2000 waro men mu corporal.
Yo.
Yes.
Can you tell us what happened on the 10th of April 2000?
Ko foi sa fono commission e 2000 and April 10 2000. Foi sa fono commission mune ketan.
April menkita wal
What happened was
ma kamu menkita jana Birkama Ba.
that was the demonstration at Birkama Ba.
Yendol Samba World.
That's where they took us.
Can you, Mr. Camara, just to interrupt you,
Ako Mr. Camara e hako benda e domanding e kunti nyaro.
I would like you to give us a step-by-step account
Ako abela fla ya dom ya di amoni ya di ala domandindo.
starting from when you first found out that there was an issue that day or there were problems at Brikama Ba.
Ako ka commence ning lumo men ite ya kala muta ko kule be kering Birkama Ba.
So when was the first time that you found out that you had to go to Brikama Ba?
Wati jumala mede ya kala muta ko inyana tala Birkama Ba le.
Menun KRF le.
I was at the QRF.
Komandana raja ko nga falling.
The commander came there and said, let's fall in.
I am all pick.
He handpicked people.
Ako walbita kudanne ko Birkama Ba Birkama Ba.
That's when he said that those who are handpicked are the people going to Brikama Ba.
Yo bar birin nata kabla murokono.
But when we came to join the vehicle,
Just a second, let me interrupt you there.
Okay, hako benda e bandam kunti nyaro domanding.
You said you were at the QRF.
Ako iko nung ibe nung QRF le.
Can you tell us what QRF means?
Foi sa fono mule mune mu QRF mune ma kototi.
Yar wala mu sojaro la koronto kafo mi kaluni ne ku kete science ay wala bitaji.
that means the quick reaction forces. Whatever happens, there are the people they immediately pick and send them there.
In terms of the interpretation, let's make sure we capture exactly what the witness said. If he didn't use the term quick reaction force, don't use it.
No, what does
Just explain what he said exactly.
Yeah, that's his meaning. He said, when things happen, these are the people who are handpicked immediately for quick reaction, and they are sent.
So not the quick reaction force. Let's interpret it exactly like that.
The word quick, he mentioned the word quick. So the meaning, QRF, that's what I wanted to portray.
Yes, but the whole point is please ensure that you repeat exactly what the witness said.
Okay.
So if there's no F in it, force, please don't provide that.
Okay.
We have to make sure it's accurate and it comes from the witness.
Yes, he said these are the people who are picked to go quickly to go and take care of the situation.
Thank you very much for that. Mr. Witness, can you tell us which barracks you were stationed at the time?
Ko wato la foisa fono commission e benum barracks tumalto.
Ne Farafenni barracks.
I was stationed at the Farafenni barracks.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chairman, I will leave it at that and then resume when we come back, because otherwise we will go into the details of April 10th, and that would take us some time.
Thank
you very much, Mr. Witness.
Thank you very much, Council, and thank you, Mr. Camara. We will take a 1 hour lunch break and come back at 2:35. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
ñoo ñëw ak yéen rek skincare plus nara jàkkaarloo ak yéen waxtaan ak yéen tuuti rek si suñu tube suñu baax emuñ rek ci ay diw waaye comme ni ngeen ko xamee rek dañoo yëngu ci ay tube te yënguwuñ nag si just any tube suñ tube bu nekk 5 star jesna la 5 star jesna mooy jesna bi gën a pire moom la ñoo tube palmaan bi gën a fort moom la ñoo liggéeyee buñ demee Bamako ñun duñ dem ci marché bi rek buub indi déedéet dañ leen a jox suñu specs ne leen nii lañ ko buggee nale lañ ko buggee fóot bi nangami fóot lañ bugga pour mu mun a set waaw cuubi skincare déedéet doo ko sol mu di la taxa all over the place ci gàttal ñun rek si cuub dara du doy day des not only dañoo cuub but bu la neexee ñu cuubal la ba pare nag ñawal la ñaw fi mu gën a setee nag rek la ñoo fulee ñetti ñawkat lañ am nañ ñawkati simple nga xam ne xoppati rek mbaa def sa taille basse def sa dagit def sa roba amul benn dawme am nañ koo xam ne moo ñoo dawme jigéen den am nañ tamit special ñawkat boo xam ne ñawi góor rek la ñoo defal nga bugg sa his and hers muy korité muy tabaski mbaa muy ngénte muy takka mbaa nga bugg rek def sa yëkka bu baax a baax daagul ba ñëw skincare plus ñu dimbali la tànnal la cuub fam gën a baaxee ndax sa yëkka gën a foor lii nga ne lan xoolal bi takka la skincare fii la fu léegi yéen tey we're not all about skin we are skin care and the plus does come in so many different ways. Cubantu wuñ de dañ cub bam saf-saf